Welcome to Fate's Forge, a D&D podcast. You're listening to Van Richten's Guide to A Curse of Strahd. Previously in the Fate's Forge.
You guys put your hands together on this planchette, and then he looks around and he's like, "Where's the cat? We all need to be a part of this."
Oh, do I need to bring a chair in?
Is there anything we can do to fight against the one to whom you refer? I won't say his name out loud.
Just like some of the other responses here, you can feel that this essence is starting to draw back, and the emotion is receding here. The cold or the heat that was pressed against your face is now lifted, and you can feel the temperature in the room going down. And the following phrase is provided: "Evict leper next." So, as you guys make your way to the tower here, and as our map changes, I'm going to award some inspiration to Katie for a fantastic job doing that seance. Very
Good job, Katie. We're all rooting for you.
So now I don't feel so bad that I haven't given the whole team.
It's okay.
inspiration. I've given everyone it now. I'm doing my job here. So we'll go ahead and switch the map, and you can see here that we're going to have a little bit of a tile thing. So right in between Cole and Renwick, please make a charisma check.
10.
I got a 19. The question mark hurls the target up to 30 feet in any direction. She goes down, but she's dangling.
Thank you for catching me.
She's dangling.
Just like, oh.
So you are basically, in the contest here, you're going to have to do something about this rope.
Well, how heavy is she?
I'm only 40 pounds.
You can hold her, but you can't take
I can hold her with
actions
one hand,
besides-
probably.
Same.
But I don't see anything.
You can make a perception check if you like.
Yes, I do want to make a perception check. 19.
You see a corporeal, just a little shimmer right there that's looking down just off to the side. Very good. Okay, as you throw this blindly into the poltergeist, you hit its center mass. It goes right through, and the hole that normally would have, come back together dissipates and disappears as the whole tower itself comes to a silence, and the winds stop beating down the stairs.
Continuing the adventure.
Oh my gosh.
Praise the paladin.
Done. Zing it. I'm going to run down the stairs and heal glow.
That was freaking intense.
Oh my gosh.
And you see,
That was awesome.
with your perception, you see over here in the corner a pile of armor.
Well, okay.
Okay, what are you guys going to do?
Well-
so it's now the end, so you're going to have to be stabilized. So what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm running down the stairs to get her.
Are we
that's
still
something-
in initiative or?
we got 3 rounds. Well,
Okay.
every 6 seconds, he's going to have to
Okay, here's my first one.
he'll do his first one.
I fail.
Okay? What are
Okay.
you doing?
What would be faster than going down the stairs?
I would
Just
I'm
jump.
jump off. I'm
Okay,
jump.
jump.
Or-
I jump.
Prepare healing word like every clerk should every single
Yes,
I-
yes, yes.
Can he just open his mouth and she try to drop a berry in?
Okay, I jump down.
Okay? You're going to take 3 D6.
So you're still tied to us. So.
It doesn't
Can
matter.
I cut the rope first?
Sure.
Okay, I cut the rope first and then I
Why
jump.
don't you make a dex attack on?
A dex.
Slide in.
Well, we're out
Slide
of
it
combat. Can't we just lower her down?
No, you got
That's
second.
an 18.
Because I'm dying.
18.
18, that's good.
18,
You're able to cut it as you drop. You
Okay,
take
how much?
7 points of fall damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Ah!
Why don't you
Okay.
make another death save?
Fail.
Cure
What?
Wounds. 8 hit points.
Thanks, Katie. Thank
I
you,
wake up and
Katie.
say, Renwick, what's going on?
What isn't going on would be a better question.
But why are you here? I mean, I assume you roused me by casting Healing Word. You don't need to be right next to me to cast that. Healing Word is a more useful spell than Cure Wounds.
So terrible.
And then, to thank her, I cast Healing Word on her.
Aww.
Aw,
You recover 3 hit points.
dang.
Very good.
And then you take 1 point of radiant damage because
Okay.
it's still glowing.
Our folks are up the stairs. It would have shut off.
No,
Right?
it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It's not concentration.
Yeah, you take a hit point.
Okay.
Can you shut it off?
I can turn it off. But it doesn't turn off because I'm unconscious
The
like
most
spell does.
gruesome D&D I've ever played. This is
Oh my goodness.
God.
Oh
The
my
thing
gosh.
is, like, we had this plan that worked, but not.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best you can do.
Big name
with
close.
With the troops you got.
There it
So
is.
close. But, sometimes you have to fall.
I can't believe I rolled a 20 and an 18 back to back for that job.
That was
Oh,
amazing.
incredible.
That was amazing.
Congratulations, guys. You're able to purge the poltergeist from the tower. You've got now a pile of armor over here. Presumably, you guys now go over that armor.
I go over to it.
I too will.
What is first?
I'm
Well,
gonna.
I go over to it cautiously and do a what would I do?
I
Perception.
untie the length of rope.
Yeah, the
that
rope,
is now
I
dangling
I
from
put it
me.
in my pack. Put my rope back. Now I only have 40 feet of rope because somebody
Yeah, we're
cut
out of combat here.
Sorry.
And
We had a
Zegan
couple
makes
Here's your other 10.
his way
Oh, thanks.
to the armor and notices that this armor might be the same armor that you've seen in visions that you've had in the past. It is a unique chainmail that is tinted red. Chainmail.
Like the troops that were slaughtering the folks.
I guess it's blue. Excuse me, it would be blue.
Okay, it may
Because
not be.
blue was the silver of folks. It was red and yellow
Okay.
that were the Dranzon folks.
Okay.
But this is, specific ring mail that you've seen, a specific NPC in a specific dream that you've had. Everyone's had.
Yeah.
So presumably, letting the cat out of the bag, this is Lady Silvera's ring mail. Ring mail.
I'm gonna look in the satchel.
Okay. Let's see, you're down below. Why don't you roll me a d6 and a d100?
That sounds good. That sounds promising.
And then amongst the other things is another like adventurer's pack.
Well, I go up to the armor and I inspect it
Okay.
and see if I can identify any properties while she's rolling.
What armor are you wearing?
Just regular chainmail.
I think this is one level up. I think it's a splint or ring.
Okay.
So Katie, what did you get?
I rolled a 51 and then 6.
6?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be one of the highest rolls I've ever witnessed on the
Oh.
magic table.
No.
Oh my gosh! It looks like the staff of Jafar. It's got a snake head.
Oh.
Are we in
Is it what I
Aladdin
think it
tonight?
is? Is it what I think it is?
a Disney game.
Yeah.
Is it that terrible snake? Don't give her that.
Why not?
Thing's
I-
game breaking.
I love
I think it's
reptiles.
fine. Okay,
I'm
what did
already
you roll?
game
She
breaking.
rolled it 6
You're
and 51. She
Yep.
rolled it. So
4,
okay.
98.
Wow.
You don't want to hear my second roll.
You find a box of curious workmanship containing 4 different things inside of it: a skull, a frog, a fish, and a berry. That's what it looks like there.
Man, we are finding all the food tonight. All the berries.
Okay.
Does anyone?
And then there was one more. What did you roll?
A 5
Okay. Sheesh.
and a 100.
I rolled a 100 and a 98 on my.
This is actually marked. I don't believe this requires attunement. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is a. It looks like this. Exactly like this.
Huh.
It's like a elixir vial thing with a lock on it that's got a milky white substance in it. Sovereign glue.
It's horchata.
Okay. And then, so those.
How did
4
we get
items,
so much food?
Those 4 items are found amongst the rubble that you went through in this castle, the castle events.
I retrieve my lamp.
Then you retrieve your lamp. Very good.
I take the armor. I don't put the armor on. I take it
Take-
down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 5 items. I gave you 5 items there.
Yeah.
Okay, so our adventurers find themselves descending the tower. Okay, so it sounds like then, when you're at the top of the tower, I'm not showing it here because just for the nature of the map here. But I presume you guys make your way down the tower here. You can tell that the entity or the whatever dreaded creature that was existing in that tower seems to be hushed or quieted. The wind is now gone. You don't feel that ominous presence like you did in the past, and so you kind of feel now that it's a little bit moist that you didn't realize before, because in the background now you can hear thunder. You can hear it raining. It's not just a drizzle, it is a downpour. There's little tiny arrow slits or little holes within the tower that you're in and up above where water's actively dripping. You can see that the stone steps are now getting moisture, and that there's definitely a downpour that you didn't notice otherwise. Now you're noticing that is the case.
I interpret this as a positive sign.
Sure. I'm sure Glow would. Why don't we make a group perception check while you guys are making your way down this tower?
For those of us who are at the top of the tower.
Yeah, I presume you guys made your way up. Maybe not. Maybe you just went immediately down.
Glow
Oh,
fell.
That's
I'm-
right,
I'm
Glow
also
fell
at
down.
the bottom.
That's right.
Don't
That's
save
right.
her.
I forgot about that.
I dove down forgetting that I was tied to everybody. Had to quickly cut the rope.
So then we got Zagan and Kiram and Cole then at the top, and then it was Renwick that dove down. Is that right?
Yep, jumped all the way down.
To save her friend. And so Glow and
Thank
you guys can still make that perception check if you want. So let's do a group
I
perception
got
check.
it.
11?
Got a nat 1.
Not 1?
11.
Cole? 11?
Not good. 3.
3?
7.
I mean,
Okay. As Katie, has, uttered the healing magic of her words, which she's finally gotten and remembered.
Wait, I'm sorry. So should we be level 3 right now?
Sure.
Okay. And, or should we have benefited from a long rest?
No, not yet.
Okay.
This is happening right after.
Okay, so that'll be the confusing part, but
Yep.
somehow I'll manage.
Yep. Okay, so, as you've stabilized your friend Glow, and as you resuscitate her, you're noticing that, where you're at, the foundation of the tower seems to be spotty at best, right? So you're looking straight across, and, some of the stonework has broken and crumbled, and there's some holes that are in the tower, actually, and you can see through into outside. And there appears to be wisps of white mist and smoke starting to come in as vapors from those cracks outside into the inside.
I'm gonna call up. Guys, I think we should get out of here. This thing's probably gonna come down. There are holes in the walls. I don't think that's a good sign.
You mean like the windows?
Well, there are cracks in the walls. There's mist coming inside. Just hurry down the stairs.
Oh.
Renwick, why don't you lead the charge?
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
just-
Renwick
I'll
leading the
leave it.
charge, lifts up Glow. You guys make your way, where you came from. There's...
Well, I'm conscious now, right?
Yeah, you're conscious.
Oh, okay, then
You-
I stand up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wait by the door, make sure everybody gets out. Okay. Come on, come on.
So we run out of the unholy holy
I
tower.
Okay, so as you guys are making your way out, and you make your way back into that room where you've got those stone busts, and there's that statue of a man, in full plate. It's a statue. He's wearing a helmet. He's holding a sword. You notice that there's wisps of smoke as well coming through the windows of the cracks of the wall, because you're on this interior face here. There's a window there that's, it's still there, but there's still like this mist. And as you look outside, you can see this torrential pour, and it seems like the mists where you came from have now reached the mansion.
This is not good. Let's go further into the building. Let's try and I'll see if I can shut the door behind us to try and keep out as much of the mist as possible. I wish I had something to seal the door, but I do not.
There's no door. It's like
No door?
It's like it's just like an archway that's been
Oh.
busted in. There's no like doorway or archway. It's like bricks that have fallen and are
Okay.
out of place that have.
Maybe we should go back to the seance room.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Because there's a fireplace.
Yeah.
Yes.
And mist definitely can't come down through the chimney.
No.
Sagan, what are you thinking? What
Yeah.
what comes across your mind as you make your way down and see this?
I think that we need to go back to the seance room also.
Okay. All right. You guys
Did the
make your way. Sorry.
Did the statue have anything as we passed by it that was like? Can we make a perception check on it?
Sure. So are you just passing by it? Do you want to approach it? What are we doing? Because our friend Glow, she has interacted with it before you guys went up to the tower, right?
No.
I've written down shadowed fingers, eyes like glass.
Yes. Go ahead and read. Well,
Well, that's all I've written down.
Read it. Yeah.
you can read it if you want.
Shadowed fingers, eyes like glass, beware down below.
And then remember the eyes had changed color in
Black.
that. And then you're
Which
like,
I remember, Glow, you made your eyes look like the statue eyes.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys can make a perception check if you want in this room. Yeah, the majority of you guys notice it. Those busts that are up, they're kind of like on shelves as statues of different figures. They're now kind of, it's kind of creepy. The eyeballs are dark, and you can see that there's eyes there instead of just like how a statue would be. And they're kind of following you like those trick rooms.
Is there anything different about the one that was missing? There was one of the busts that was just...
No, it doesn't appear that there's
Okay.
anything there. So there's
I was like,
three. There's 4 busts and 3 that have heads and are kind of looking at you. Was there anyone that approached the statue specifically?
I'll approach it.
Yeah, I'll approach it.
Okay. Zagan, you approach it. As you approach it and get within 5 feet of you, instead of it interacting with you, you actually have a vision. And you see something. And the following vision unfolds in your mind. There's a large ballroom. In the ballroom, there are knights and soldiers who are bearing red and yellow garb. They've got capes or they've got sigils on their chest and shields that are red and yellow. And there's one among them that is fully plated in full plate armor and a helmet. And there are also folks that look like bandits. And there's a lady who's wearing ringmail that's red, tinted red, and she's bound up with her hands behind her back, and she's kneeling. And you can see in this vision the declaration that if you're not with us, then you're against us. And his sword goes through her heart. And it's at that moment that she bursts into a purple and dark mist, similar to the tendrils that you saw within this house. And as the sword had stabbed into her, it is quick as it pushed back the person who had stabbed her. And she rises up into the air and screams. Whoa. And it's at that point that you watch unfold in front of you the whole room massacred as these black tendrils stretch out and stab and wrap every single person in this room, including the knight that stabbed her. And then the vision ends.
So
I explain the vision to everybody after I see it.
So it was a TPK.
And
Okay,
that's
well,
it.
I think the tendril monster that killed them is in the basement.
Or we now have magic plate melt that when you're stuck through the heart, it turns you into mist and kills everyone.
That would be pretty
That
interesting.
seems like it would be a liability more than an advantage.
We'll just put it on like a dog and throw them down.
Kamikaze dog.
Yeah, exactly. Go and retrieve
Suicide
the plate
bomber
melt
dog.
also. It's
Do that.
perfect.
We could
As
ask...
long as you don't put it on a cat.
Of course.
Of course not.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nice.
We could see if we could go ask Lady Silvera about it before we go down to the basement.
That's a good idea. If she'll communicate with us.
If she will.
Okay.
So
What are we doing?
in the vision, isn't it Lady Silver that got stabbed?
Yes,
Is this Lady Silver's armor?
I'm guessing.
probably.
Which armor?
the red armor that I have that I found at the top of the tower.
Presumably, it definitely matches what you saw in the vision.
Is there a stab mark through the center of it?
No.
Magic armor.
Self-repairing
armor. Like it.
And the statue that you stepped up to matches the description, or at least in the vision that you had of the man who attempted to stab.
So this is...
It looks like Transorg, potentially.
Who's Transorg?
the men who killed her. And Theodora Halbrist.
Well, potentially killed her, because based on that vision, it sounds like she killed him.
So we've seen a couple of visions here. I wonder whose story is the right one.
Does anyone have a dog we can put the armor in?
A dog? So I presume you guys are going to make your way over to the safe room?
Yeah.
And kind of discuss this with
VR.
Yes.
Hey, Grandpa.
His first name's Rudolph. I just realized that. Rudolph von Richten. Pretty cool. Well, what do we do now, folks? Assuming that you guys have recounted what happened with the tower. You've gotten now personal items from Mara, and now you've had this new vision here as you guys have approached the statue, which appears to be of Lord Drenzorg. And he says, I'm actually not really sure what to do at this point. It seems like we've got kind of a competing faction going on where, originally we thought Lord Drenzorg had murdered Lady Mara, or at least attempted to, from the first vision that you guys had in the ballroom, but it seems like that might have been in, contradiction to the second vision that we've seen. Now, there was a vision that we all witnessed when we slept, regarding, the fight that occurred with those that are in red and yellow. Presumably, those were Drenzorg's armies killing Lady Mara's town folks and whatnot. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. This is quite a development. We may need to find more information.
Well, it's possible it was just retaliation. Or self-defense, I suppose.
Sure. Your guess is as good as mine. It's very intuitive.
We'll have to find out.
Wow, I'm getting less interested in bonking your head as you use that more and more and more.
That's so nice.
You continue to amaze me, young Boulder gnome.
That's so nice.
You're probably older than me. Gnomes are pretty old. Great. So it sounds like there's a couple of options here. It seems like we can't do the seance. As you know, last time that candle was lit behind me on the hearth, it's not lit, so I presume that the cooldown is still happening. So, if you want, you're more than welcome to hang out with me for a full day here. Or you could go
I'd be down for that.
venture out. But
Wait, when you say venture out, do you mean out of this room or out of the...
No. Upstairs. I mean, you haven't fully vetted and explored all of the second floor.
Okay,
and there is a third floor.
All right,
Something-
let's go try that.
Can he identify stuff for us?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He's more of the priestly.
Well, I show him regardless and say, hey, do you know what any of these things can do?
I'll show him the staff that I found.
That's not my area of expertise. My apologies. You have to find a wizard who can cast Identify on it.
Can I bonk him on the head?
Oh, okay. So what I'll do is I will cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and then I can scan them and at least learn what school of magic it belongs to. Their effect.
Okay.
So it's better than nothing.
So on her staff, you can take 10 minutes if you want. And you can, are we taking 10 minutes and hanging out here?
Do we want to stay?
We can do that.
Do you want to do a
The
short
night
rest
and the
here right now? What's the plan? Because
If
the
we
idea
can-
is we've got more than 8 hours until the next seance.
Yeah.
So you can explore for an hour, come back, take the break, hit the next seance, whatever you want to do.
I think some of us could use a short.
Short rest right now.
Rest.
Okay.
During
Okay.
the short rest, I'm just going to try and take some, examine the staff and just kind
Sure.
of get familiar with it, I suppose.
With the help of him, you can know it's conjuration magic.
Okay.
The staff with the
I
snake.
think it's that snake summoning staff that's really OP. So now we have one, so that's good.
There you go. I don't know what the rule is on that. I think someone said that if you like play with it for like 8 hours, you can figure out what it
Yeah.
is. That's fine. Otherwise, identify. I'm not too worried about that. In that case, then that wand contraption that you got is a wand of magic missile.
Okay.
With the number of ammunition is the number of charges that you can use.
So can he use it, or does someone have to be able to cast magic missile to use the wand?
So it's
Okay.
basically
It
magic
holds
missile.
6.
Each bullet is a charge, and you can cast it like magic missile, so you can use like 2 or 3 charges.
Oh,
However many
magic
charges you
missile.
want
I
to
didn't-
upcast.
Never mind. I didn't.
But you can't
actually write that.
with a wand of magic missile. You can regain charges. For this, you can't. So it's unless you get more of the ammunition. So
So it doesn't recharge naturally.
it doesn't recharge naturally.
Okay.
So that
Oh, so the-
means that
The pistol thing was a wand of magic missile.
yeah, it's a wand of magic missile.
Do I dare?
I think it's the simplest way to add a gun without adding a gun and having to deal with the proficiency. I think using the bullets as the catalyst of the ammunition to do it will override the need to have it on your spell list. But the drawback is having, X amount of ammo. So if you can do the same thing with the ring mail if you'd like.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll be consistent. So it's a +1.
Ooh.
That's what you can deduce from it. That's all you can deduce.
Does it have?
If you
okay.
want to use your channel divinity on it to see if it's good or evil,
Yes, I do.
it's evil. So mark that down if you do the channel divinity. So it's a +1 ring mail, but it's definitely got
So
an
have you
evil
already
aura.
used your channel divinity?
Mm-mm.
Okay, because it recharges on a short rest. So you do it right before the
Yeah,
rest.
I can do it right before the last, and then just
Yeah,
have
then
it
come right back.
Yep.
So the ring mail is cursed.
It's evil magic. It's cursed.
Crap.
But it's
do
a
I want-
+1.
Is it worth?
Well, if you've already got it on, then it's on.
I don't think you donned
I
it.
haven't donned it yet.
I don't think you donned it.
Yeah.
I backpack it for now.
Okay.
Because it's worth 100 gold.
Well, yeah, I just won't tell the people I'm doing it.
That's your.
Check.
That was our original quest.
I love how you're holding on to
verified
this. So
that we killed something evil. We have a mission.
all right, I'll let our fearless leader, whoever's the leader of the pack, decide what we're doing next. So this is after you benefit from a short rest, so feel free to benefit there.
I'm going to actually wander over to Cole.
Okay.
So, I don't understand you.
What don't you understand about me, mother friend Kieran?
You're so trusting. Why?
Why not? What's the worst that can happen if you trust someone?
They can kill you. They can harm you and the people you care about.
But they can also teach you amazing skills, like the magic I've learned.
I look over to Kieran and have a huge grin on my face as he's talking to Cole. Like I'm super surprised on this.
I'm just looking back at my page.
I know there are good people, but there are lots of bad people. There are people that are monsters. How can you just trust someone without knowing if they're a monster?
Because maybe they might share that monster's power with me.
So you just want to use people for their power.
I mean, if they can teach me stuff, yes. We get to learn. Learning is such a joy.
My lessons have come through pain.
Oh, those are different lessons than I learned. I'm sorry for the people who taught you those lessons. Is this why you don't have many friends?
I don't need friends. Because it opens me up for betrayal.
I haven't experienced that yet. Are you planning on betraying me?
No.
Then it's okay. We can trust each other.
I don't plan on it. What if I do?
Then make it a not painful betrayal.
I don't know if I could promise that.
Do your best.
Okay, so the hour passes. It's quite interesting as, some of you are kind of tending to your wounds. Some of you are readying your pack. Some of you are preparing items. Some of you are gaining hit dice, looking over your magical items. But you're noticing that the ambiance and the atmosphere of the mansion entirely has changed. And it's not just what you saw visually on the borders where the mist was creeping in, but you're feeling a similar pressure that you felt as you were conducting the seances. There was this hot and cold that was dramatically changing quickly. You can feel like sometimes the room becomes pressurized and you've got this pressure on your chest and then it releases. You're hearing the mansion itself creak and moan and groan and sway as the wind pushes heavily up against the walls of the building, and it seems like as if the building itself has awakened and is aware of your presence.
Is it coming from any specific direction or like going in? I'm gonna like just listen to it.
Yeah.
And
It's not a specific direction, but it's as if you're inside of a giant domain of dread
Whoa.
that has now become aware of your presence.
Okay.
does
so
it feel? I'm sorry.
It's not like the call is coming from inside the house type of situation.
The call is
The call is the house.
It's that Simpsons episode.
Get
out.
Get out. Get out of here.
Okay. Does it feel similar? So it does feel
the
similar.
question is good. Does it seem like it's coming from somewhere? Like a specific part? Is it coming from the basement? Is it coming from the chimney itself? Do we have
No,
any idea?
you can't really deduce that right now. It seems like it's awakened from a long slumber. That's kind of the idea, and it's stretching and moving and growing. You're hearing doors open and shut. You're hearing the walls creak at the joists, and the old nails, seem to be barely holding this. You can feel certain walls start to tip and creak, and but it's long term. It's not like really fast and jittery. It's just like you're sitting there for 5 minutes and you're like, whoa, why does it feel like an earthquake just happened? You know what I mean? If you've ever felt like a little tiny tumult earthquake. But it definitely feels like in this last hour you've now had a chance to kind of just breathe and take a break.
I don't think we should sleep or stick around for the next seance.
Or eat anything we find here.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way.
Wait,
Does it
but
feel?
these berries.
They're evil
those are-
berries?
No, they're not. They're. I read in the book that you have, it says that they're healing berries.
Why don't we make a perception check?
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone roll. Cole, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
I give a mean
12,
14.
Mark, what did you roll?
14.
And what'd you get?
14.
Both Cole and Zagan. What?
Nat
Sure.
20.
Oh,
Good job, buddy.
you rolled that 20. Okay, I thought you rolled a 1.
Nope.
Yeah, so all three of you hear it. You hear the sound of like chirping coming from the main foyer.
Okay.
Sound of a fowl,
There's
like chirping.
Oh, not a cricket.
There's
Okay.
a bird statue in the foyer
Okay.
with the nest.
So I'm gonna hold my Eldritch Blast like
With
Kieran.
Kieran's nat 20, you hear the harp as well.
Stuff's coming alive in
Faint
the house.
sounds of the harp coming through the corridor in between strikes of the lightning and thunder. And you're doing thaumaturgy?
I'm opening the door. I'm gonna make the door fly open.
I'd be about where I am, but I'll be aiming an arrow through the doorway.
Yeah, you fling it open. From where both of you are at, you guys can see that there is, or there was, an egg in that nested area behind the eagle-type statue. And there's a
How big is it?
I was sitting in that.
large.
Okay,
There's a periton floating and fluttering around the statue,
Okay, I'm gonna
So,
go towards the
like-
statue.
but it doesn't notice you.
I'm gonna,
Either of you.
Oh, okay.
You want to go in? You want to go in there?
Did you guys relay the information to the rest of us that you're seeing and hearing this stuff?
Yeah, once she opened the
Well,
door,
the
you would
Okay.
all be able to hear it and
I'm
see
gonna move
it.
closer to the door. I'm not gonna go into the room. I just want to peek. I just want to look closer at it to see.
Okay, yeah, there's a Periton right there. Just I don't.
Is it
like a
the
baby
statue off of
one?
the, like there's no.
It's an actual like creature, Periton creature,
Like a baby sized
No.
or a full size?
full size.
And the statue is still there?
The statue's still there,
Okay.
but
Are there
in the nest there is an egg that's
what
shattered.
eggshells? Okay.
That's shattered.
Shattered.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
half of the egg is
Oh.
there, and the rest of it is kind of in the piece.
Yeah, I imagined that the
I knew
Periton
something was
small.
gonna happen with that nest.
Did you want to release your arrow? I know you said that you had your bow out. Are you releasing it?
I'm being very quiet and saying, hey, there seems to be
That's
a
fine.
antler eagle in the way. Do we slay it to go by?
I don't want to make the house angry. I feel like if we kill it, it will anger the house somehow.
I don't know if it'll let us.
The house is already going to be angry with us.
Maybe the house would like us to have a nice chicken dinner.
I would fully support this. Should I shoot it?
Cats love chicken. Or chicken.
I was just like watching it with his cat eyes, like, yes, it's a bird. I need to get the bird.
I vote yes.
Okay.
I will.
You lose
go
your
ahead
arrow.
and Fire.
Alrighty. Roll me to hit.
And I get 2 attacks in the first round of combat at this
Okay.
point.
In surprise combat, we haven't started combat. This would be like a surprise.
Oh,
You
surprise.
get advantage,
Okay.
right?
I'd say so. You
Yeah.
can have
Okay.
advantage.
Well, I don't remember what that was. 12.
As it's coming around here, just misses. It goes around the corner. It's now aware of your presence. Let's roll initiative. Okay, so yeah, Kieran, take your 2 shots then. You've got that ability to be able to take 2.
Wait, has he taken 2 shots?
He's got
Oh,
in the first round you've got something that allows him to take 2 shots, right?
I need my real dice back.
Oh, are you a blues type? That's one. Okay. He rolled a 1 and a 4.
Yeah, I need
Okay.
my real dice back. I did not hit
You
it.
miss it again as it goes around here. Oh, it doesn't move. It's just like
Yeah.
You want to move?
He's still.
I'll back up towards the hearth so that I can see it through the doorway and
Okay.
still shoot it.
You can stand up on it. It's like a 5-foot little lift.
Okay.
Okay. We got Cole, then Glow.
Okay.
You're right here. You can't see it.
Oh, look, there's a monster.
You could like bonus action go around if you want to try, or you can draw your bow. Come over and take a shot. What do you want to do?
I mean, going around him means I'm alone in the dark, so that's a bad thing. Yeah, I'll go over on the other side of the room, draw my bow, and
Okay,
try
yeah.
and shoot.
Sure.
I will cast Magic Missile with
Okay.
a K.
All right.
You don't
I'm
have to
a
roll
wizard.
anything.
So you have to roll anything. It's
No,
D4.
no, this
Oh.
is the bow attack.
Oh. Oh,
I'm a wizard, so
Keep forgetting
I
to do
need to
that.
cast Magic Missile with a K. Ooh,
That's
I'll never get used to that.
21.
What are we at?
23.
Good. Yep, you hit.
Right.
Roll me damage for the crossbow.
Okay. And did I didn't sneak it, so
No, there's no sticky attack.
4.
4 damage. Okay. Noted. Glow.
Okay, I point my finger like this, and I put my tongue out so I look super adorable. And I go, "Pachoo!" And I, for the first time, shoot with my agonizing blast.
Yay!
And I miss.
What number?
8.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then,
now we've got.
however, I'm going to back into this little corner here. In
Okay.
case it has any kind of breath weapon, I will not.
All right.
Yeah.
We've got Zagan.
I will glaive its face.
Okay.
Its bird face.
Do you want to stay 10 feet away?
No, I get.
What?
Just at the door?
Yeah.
You want to do that? Okay. All right. Take a shot.
7.
Nope. All right.
Man, we suck.
We're at the village.
I I use my bonus action to try to hit it with the
Oh, perfect. Alrighty, roll me.
11.
That doesn't. Man, you guys.
It's because I passed magic.
'Kay.
missile. That's what
He-
it worked.
He's gonna come up to.
We didn't kill it. You're the cleanup hitter.
Okay.
He's gonna come up to our friend Zagan, and he's gonna make a gore attack and 1 talon attack.
I have my glaive out, no shield, so my AC is 16.
Okay. Yep. We got a 19 to hit and a 23 to hit. You take 7 points piercing with the gore,
Goodness.
and then with its bite,
Dude, I'm sorry, did you
8.
say 17?
7.
Oh.
My bad. 7, and then 8 with the talon. So you take 15 points
Oh my
of
goodness.
piercing damage.
You know, Renwick, if you give up the magic snake staff, it'll
Okay,
only be 7.
Renwick, you're up.
I have 13
If I
health
give
now.
up the magic.
Oh, you down?
No, I have 13 health left.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said that he was making the encounters harder.
Wait, do
Does that
I
make
get
sense?
an attack of opportunity when he comes close to me because of my polearm
You
skills?
came close to him. Oh, no, you're right.
So he came to me.
he did come
So
to- so you can
have
take
an
your
attack
reaction
of
to that.
opportunity.
Nice.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Good remembering.
13.
The hits? Finally!
All right, well done.
Hi,
That's
finally.
all it takes to hit. And we've been swinging
That's
and
all
missing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all
So
5 of you.
should I pump a smite into it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yet.
Okay. How much damage?
13.
Hey!
Bloodied.
Well
That's
done. Well done.
17 damage so far. You've taken.
So I just get the one attack, right?
Yeah,
one
that's
action.
it. Yep. Okay, Renwick.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to smack it with the staff of the adder. Okay, I'm
So use
sorry,
the
I
bonus
thought-
action to turn
I
the
thought it
head,
was
and
two
then
separate things.
you can use an action to.
Are you okay on? Let's see, where are you at on hit points? Are you? Below?
I'm half health.
You're half health.
I think I should be fine.
Okay.
The best
Okay.
defense is a good offense.
So I rolled a modified 20 to hit.
hits.
Okay, so it takes. It needs to make a DC 13 con save. So it takes 3 piercing damage.
Okay, it's at 20. And what's the target number of the con?
DC 13.
Does it?
I make it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, holy
No.
crap! It's a 15. DC 15.
I don't make it.
Okay, so it takes 3d6.
Roll them 3d6,
3d6
Katie.
poison damage.
He's gonna get
3d6.
ran away.
So 4 piercing damage and 9 poison damage.
Okay, now it's bloody. I miscalculated the health.
Okay.
So
You
it's
guys have
taking
done
26
21
damage.
points of damage. Your attacks aren't doing as much damage as you normally would as you're slicing them.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
So did
So-
the piercing not do as much?
Piercing didn't do as much either.
But the poison did.
But the poison
Okay,
did take
okay.
damage of poison. So 21 hit points you guys have done on it, and it's
Okay.
bloodied. Okay,
Okay.
top of the round. We're at Kieran. Unless you want to move.
Kieran, then Cole, then me.
Do you want to move, Katie? You want to stay right where
Oh.
you're at?
I'm kind of around the corner from it.
Yeah, you could still hit it.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right, Kieran. You're
gonna
knock
say-
that.
We're tanking.
I'm going to say, you're my prey now. And it's Hunter's marked.
Oh,
All right. all
there it
right.
is. There it
And,
is.
well, there we go. 18.
Nice.
Get the hits. Roll
Shoot
me
his
some
face.
damage.
That is 6 plus 1.
Nice
So-
hunter's mark.
What split up damage here is piercing?
6 piercing, and then
The hunter's mark's the same damage, I think, as your piercing. So 7 total. So it's halved. So that's 3.
yeah, my hunter's mark did nothing. Yeah.
24. Okay. Now we're at Cole.
Okay. I can be brave. I can do this. I'm going to run into the hallway there.
Over here.
This one.
Okay. So 5, 10,
And I'm going to try and go
20,
around.
25, 30. Yeah, you can make it right there.
Okay. And I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay. That's
and
fine.
I'm going to attack it with my rapier.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's bad.
8.
No.
We cannot
darn
hit
it.
things.
This was such wonderful strategy that you were doing. I was so proud of you.
So close.
It's okay. I'm alone. I'm alone. Okay.
Okay. Does he? Because there's so many of my friends there. Does he have cover?
short. I'm very short.
He's
That's
flying.
basically one person, so I'll say no.
So he doesn't have cover.
Does not.
Okay, well, I
I
will...
presume the gnome would be in the space that you are because you're. Or no, that's only halfling, right? Gnome doesn't get
No, well, I wish it would happen. I mean, I love you the way you are.
You can from here. I'd say you have line of sight. That's fine.
So, but I don't. He doesn't get any AC bonus.
No.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch fingers and eyes, adorably, and I'm gonna try to shoot again, and this time it's gonna work.
Okay.
24.
Yay! That did work.
Okay, he takes 7 points of force damage, and then 2 points of thunder damage.
Oh, good.
And because it's thunder damage, a little bit of noise goes off.
Okay.
Okay.
You finished it off. That was enough.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
Very good. We are out of initiative.
With a new twist on the story, what fate will they choose? Will Drenzorg's vision alter their course? What horrors await them on the next floor? You're listening to Van Richten's Guide to A Curse of Strahd. Quest with us, where adventure abounds. Next time in the Fates Forge.